to the Same Difference podcast. This is episode 2.
Episode 2
It's
in the
your
building.
Your girl, Wendy L.
Your boy, the Los Factor, man. We out here again.
We out here again, dude. We got our second episode. So listen, I wanted to just thank everybody because our last show, our very first show, we recorded a podcast live, dude. We had an audience and everything.
Like, I was kind of surprised. Like, when I came out, like, okay, people really did come out. Like, it was like thick in there a little bit.
It was thick a little bit. We had some food. We had some cake. Shout out to Old Taste and See. They put our logo on the cake, and it was good, too.
That was wonderful flavoring too.
Yes,
like some good flavors, like strawberry and white.
Yep, strawberry and white.
Like
I think I did because I always come up with the good ideas.
Okay, that was a setup for me. That was a setup for me actually, because I'm the one that picked the flavors, but it's okay.
Whatever. And then also, we want to thank our wonderful guests because we had Crystal with the KH and her husband Trey Kopp in the building, and they were guests. So if you want to listen to that podcast right now, you can go anywhere: SoundCloud, iTunes, Castbox. Like TuneIn Radio.
Like we everywhere.
Google Play.
Google Play.
And listen, we out here. Or you can go to
everywhere.
our website as well, thesamedifference.net. So I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out and just showing us love. And the people that didn't come out, they just text us, called us, or let us know, that they're supporting us. So that's always appreciated.
Always.
Did you get any what other feedback did you get from our last show?
Man, I got a lot of good feedback. I was waiting for that one person to be like, it was all right. But, it's always that one. Like,
it's always the one.
You know what I'm saying? I would have did this different. But,
right.
But I'm like, straight up, I got a lot of good feedback. I got some criticism from it that I can take in and like, okay, I can see that. So, it was really good feedback. I enjoyed it.
Right. It's nothing like that constructive criticism from those people that really care about you.
Yeah.
And they like, okay, you did good, but you could do better in this area instead of people that just hating for no reason.
Yeah.
Like you were saying. So shout out to our friends and people who really care about us and got our best interests out. Okay. Enough of the sad stuff, man.
Okay,
we out here about to cry and stuff.
Yeah, hey, that first podcast kind of got to me. I was kind of happy though. Almost. Like, when I came out, I saw the crowd. My eyes got a little watery. Never mind.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it was the moisture in the air.
All right, so we want to welcome our new listeners as well. So every week we will drop another podcast. Yep. And we always start off with this thing called Petty Peeves. Now, if you don't know what it is, you can check it out on our last episode because we explained it, right?
Yep.
So Petty Peeves. And we also, guess what, Los?
What's up?
We had some of our supporters inbox us some of their petty peeves. So we're going to share some of ours. And I also want to get to that, if that's cool.
Yeah, I did see. I saw a few, actually. Some petty peeves people sent us, man.
Little audience interaction and stuff.
So, hey, that was hilarious. So I'm ready for that.
All right, so I'm going to start off with mine because I need to get this off my chest.
Right.
And I know people going to feel me on this.
Here we go.
We need to get this off so we can move on with the show, okay?
Here we go.
Listen. And I'm going to admit to what I do as well. So it's kind of like, dope. Something that get on my nerves, and I'm going to admit how I'm petty in the situation. Okay, and I'm going to let you know I don't care, okay?
So you do that now. Okay,
I do.
Cool.
Listen, I don't like when people purposefully, and I'm going to say purposely, and the reason why I know that is because you're going to continue doing this, okay, on social media.
Okay, go
I don't like when people post statuses, pictures, comments, just for attention. That really irks me. So guess what? When you do that, I purposely don't like it or comment, and I scroll on right by, okay? Because I don't have time. I'm not going to cater to you. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to say anything. And I might unfollow you because I don't want to see this every day. You want attention that much every day? You want to post something? Oh, this happened. Oh, that happened. Oh, look at this. Every day? This is not your diary. So that is a petty peeve of mine. And guess what? I am petty because I don't care if I feel you. I don't care if I agree with you. I will not like it. I won't. Even if I feel them, I will not like it. Because you're looking for attention.
Well, how do you know they're looking for attention?
Because, like I said, they do it every day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it's that really every day. Even if you do have a bad day, you don't have to post it. Every day? Come on now.
That could be their outlet, though.
No, you need to get some friends. You need to get a diary, write it down. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion.
Okay.
I don't think you should post that on social media for the world to see every day.
I can feel that. I'm not mad. I can feel that.
All right, thank you. I got that off. What's yours? Your petty peeve.
My petty peeve is something that's near and dear to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
That like, and I don't even know if this is being petty, but it's a petty peeve of mine.
Okay. Is it something that you do again?
No, it's not something I do.
Okay.
Like, I don't do this at all.
Okay.
You can check.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can check.
All right.
Why do women, yes, I'm starting off like that.
Okay.
Why do women drive around on empty? Like, why do women drive around with their car on E, knowing they need gas, but will not put gas in the car? You're going to run out of gas, and ding, ding, guess who you're going to have to call? Me.
Okay, but listen, though. I kind of feel women on that because, especially, listen, we just got over winter, honey. It's cold outside. Who wants to stop at the gas station all the time, like every other day? And you know how much energy it takes to get out, pump it. You gotta wait, sit there, and you know it's time consuming.
Okay, well I'm gonna tell you what else is time consuming.
What?
Running out of gas. Being stuck on the middle of the highway, waiting for somebody to come and give you gas so you can get to the gas station and then put more gas in the car.
But
that's time consuming.
But I will say, and I don't even know I know other women who do this as well because I am one of those people who will wait. But I've never ran out of gas. You have to know your car, okay? Know your car. God. Just because it's on E don't really mean that it's on E. Man. You still got a few miles left, okay?
Listen. Are you justifying riding on empty right now?
No, I'm just saying.
You're completely justified riding on
empty. Have I ever
empty.
ran out of gas? Have I ever run out of gas? No,
hey, I don't know your life. Like,
right.
I don't know.
Whoever you talking about, have they ever ran out of gas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What? Really? Okay.
Oops. Yeah. And there's been plenty of times when women ran out of gas. Like,
I don't like how you're making this a gender thing. But anyway, let's move on before we start arguing at the beginning of the show.
For real.
We want to keep the listeners that we have, the few that we have.
I did get a little upset.
I know. Calm down.
I did. Okay.
All right, listen, dude. We got a few people who inbox us. Thank you. You can inbox us on Facebook, The Same Difference. You can email us at samedifferencepodcast@gmail.com or hit us up, #petty-peeves, whatever, and let us know what your petty peeve is. It's something that's petty and it's something that's a peeve of yours. So
and we'll keep it anonymous too. We won't like put your name out there like that.
I had some people ask me that, like, are you gonna say no? I'm not gonna say your name.
Why
Crazy.
would we say your name?
Why would we do that?
Yeah.
That's kind of making me mad right there. Like, who do you think I am? Like, obviously you don't know me like that.
Like, I'm not a snitch. Like,
I'm not a snitch.
Like, don't put me in that box.
Okay, here's a good one.
Okay.
When her petty peeve is when somebody has an unnecessary amount of alarms set like 6 o'clock, 6:05, 6:07, but they don't wake up to the unnecessary alarms.
Okay.
And then the next person, I think this person is married because she says she wakes up, but they don't even wake up that early. The girl don't have to wake up that early, but she got to listen to all these alarms. That's one of her petty peeves. Listen. Don't keep setting your alarm back to back to back every minute. Like, how much sleep is that? That's not even enough rest. 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Well, you
got to be considerate, man.
I look at my alarm clock right now, I have a 7:35 alarm clock I have a 7:47. I have an 8 o'clock. I have an 8:40.
Okay.
Like, I have 4 alarms.
Okay.
And they all have different stages. Like, if I'm not get up by then, like, stuff needs to happen.
Okay, got you. But yours seem like it's more spaced out. Like, you got 15, 20. I think it's real petty if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, and you're, laying next to someone. You got to be more considerate. Put it on vibrate or something. I don't know. Talk it over.
I don't hear if it's on vibrate. I'm trying to get to work. I got to get up.
Well, listen, that's between them two. So, you want to read the other one we got? Or you going to pick one?
No, you go for it.
All right, let's see. Here's another petty peeve. I got a petty peeve. This is a man. He says, my petty peeve is when people sit around all day and try to find little petty peeves about other people. And then he put the little eyes. So I guess he's saying he don't like when people purposely sit and just try to pick or find something wrong with somebody else.
Hey,
I kind of feel him on that.
I feel him like it's times for I just think people like, come on, are you like? I think you're being petty you think that is petty. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you're being petty by saying this is petty.
But I feel like everybody has their own, like that's their right to, if something bothers them, that's their right.
But what if everything bothers you?
But if everything
like,
bothers
what if
you,
everything bothers you?
Yeah, that's
maybe
little
you're
extreme.
that person that like everything bothers you.
That mean you need to stay in the house or something. Like nobody want to be around that.
Like get like a factory job.
Yeah, you could wear your earplugs and don't talk to nobody.
Yeah, work in a factory like on an assembly line and just put something in a box.
Then they just gonna be mad and complaining all day there too.
But we would never have to be affected by it. And I like it.
And you like that?
So if that's you, please get a factory job. We don't want to deal with you.
No parts.
None.
All right. As I stated earlier, this is our segment where we're going to get to some questions. And if you have a question that you want to hear on the Same Difference Podcast, please email us at samedifferencepodcast@gmail.com. And we have a few questions that were emailed to us.
Okay,
you know, last time we didn't have none. Last time we didn't have zero. Zero. So I want to give it up for that. We have a few questions. Let me pull it up. I'm trying to stall a little bit.
What's going on? Let me go check. What's going on?
All right, let's see
there?
which one we want to do. We have one that has Big Mouth Husband as the subject.
Yikes. Wait a minute. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that one? I feel like we should. Just because you don't want to do it, I think we're going to do it. Because you gave it to me to do.
Okay.
So let's read it. The subject, Big Mouth Husband. So that's letting you know this is from a woman, okay? Hello, Wendy, L, and Los. Hey, girl.
What you do?
Looking forward to listening to further episodes of your podcast. Great. Here's my question. My husband doesn't have a filter. In front of our friends, he mentions things I feel are inappropriate and makes jokes that makes me uncomfortable. Oh, this is not funny. We're not supposed to laugh.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Not sure how to handle this without starting an argument. Ooh. Can you offer any advice on this? Wow. You want to start, Los?
I would say that. Like, is it something like is a person super private? Like, are they like super private? They don't like the husband saying anything?
I want to say this disclaimer too while we do these emails because we don't know everything. We're going to go off of what you email us, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know ages. We don't know how long they've been married. Yeah, I feel like they probably haven't been married that long. Yeah. And like you said, we don't know if she's private or not, but based off the email, I'm assuming she probably is a little more private. He seemed like he's like that clown at the party that always want to keep people laughing and going.
Okay.
So I think she's more private than he is.
Okay. Well, I would say this. I would say it could be one of those things where you have to have a pregame talk before you get out the car.
That's true.
Like if we got a pregame, you know, like
like a parent with a kid.
Yeah, like hey, when we go in here,
yes,
these are the things that we can't talk about.
Right. No, look at me. No, okay. Yeah. When we go in here, you
put
bet
your phone
not.
down.
Yeah,
put your phone down. Turn around. Look at me.
Yes.
We're not going to talk about the argument we had in the morning.
Okay.
We're not going to talk about how I look in this dress.
Right.
And we're not going to talk about how I just got my hair done and I didn't like it.
Right.
We're not going to talk about that stuff.
Dang.
It's not a joke. It's not funny.
Yes.
it's not
I will
funny.
Leave and mess up the whole night if you bring this up.
And that should be a disclaimer. Like, if you do talk about these things, I will completely show my tail and walk out.
Right.
And go to the car.
And I think it's really sad, too, because she says she doesn't want to bring it up without starting an argument. Yeah. So I feel like if you come to that person with respect, and it's all, of course, it's all about communication. We hear that all the time, but I really feel like it is because if this is your husband and he cares about you, he cares about your feelings, he wants both of you guys to have a good time when you go out with your friends or whatever, then he will listen to you. He don't want to have a bad night, and it doesn't matter if he agrees or doesn't agree. He's going to listen to you, and like you said, okay, babe, you don't want me to bring up up your ugly dress. You don't want
Yeah.
to bring up your ugly hair.
Yeah.
I won't. I will not do that.
Yeah.
We could talk about that one-on-one. And you got to be mature enough as well just to come to him and be like, listen, I don't like when you do that. That hurt my feelings last time you did that. Or, you know, and this is another thing too, okay? When you're married, there's
Okay.
certain things that you don't say anymore, or you can't do certain things anymore after
Okay.
you're married.
Wait, I mean,
Now, when you're single,
example?
no, I'm saying like if you're single, you can say whatever, do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
But when you're married, you're constantly having to consider that other person.
Okay, I feel you.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel you.
So now you have to change your language up. You can't be touchy feely, okay? You can't be ha ha kikiing all night and all day, okay? So you just always have to constantly consider the other person, and she does have to be open minded as well. Like, okay, well, he just likes to have a good time, talk, laugh, but it has to be a balance.
Yeah,
but not on my expense,
Yeah.
though. You can have a good time, but not on my expense.
I think the guy is just there to have a good time. And he's like, hey, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
All
If
right.
I have to
If you
bring
have to
up
sleep on the couch,
yeah.
then that's cool, right?
Whatever it takes.
Whatever.
Yeah, I think he's okay with that. But the pregame
Mm-hmm.
can
Pre-game
kind of like,
talk.
hey, man, this is what bothers me.
Yeah.
And if you say these things, I will leave.
Yeah.
And I will knock over a chair as I leave.
And I might smack you.
Yeah, like if you don't knock over a chair when you leave, then
That's
it's
not a
like
good
pointless.
exit. Yeah, it's not a
It's
good
not a
exit.
good- it's
You
not a
got to
good
make a
thing.
scene. Okay, don't listen to us. Like I said, we said on our website, we're not really experts. We're just kind of giving our opinion. So thank you, ma'am, for emailing us. Again, if you want to email us and hear your question here on the podcast, email us at samedifferencepodcast@gmail.com. Hey, Lo, so I have a question too. Well, I don't have a question.
Okay.
Well, I do have a question.
All
So
right.
we're talking about people that are saying inappropriate things at the wrong time.
Okay.
I want to ask you, what are some things, or maybe we can come up with some stuff together, like that people say that could kind of like rub you the wrong way, or that can kind of like leave you worried or concerned or in suspense, like those things, the phrases or those words that people say where you like, okay, what are you about to say next? Like they setting you up for something else.
There are 4 words that can ruin my day. I mean, these 4 words can just completely throw a wrench
Hey, okay.
in my day.
Okay.
We need to talk.
So that will ruin your whole day?
I mean, because my whole day I'm thinking like, dude, what did I do?
Yeah.
Like the whole day I'm thinking like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
And it's always, I'll always say, okay, what's up? We'll talk later.
Oh.
Like, don't give me the we'll talk later. So first you hit me with the we need to talk,
Uh-huh.
and then you hit me with we'll talk later.
Then and you're like, why can't you just tell me now?
That like,
Or at least give you like the subject or something.
yeah, give me the thesis.
Right.
Like, give me the premise of it so I can prepare myself, so I can get my rebuttal going on, or I can like get the bearings. I gotta look something up. I gotta remember something.
And I think women. I mean, I guess we say that more, right?
I mean, I mean,
Because we
I
already
didn't want to say.
know.
I'm glad you said it. I did. I'm glad you said.
We already know how it's gonna go down. Like we already got our thesis together, our paragraph, we got it all. We got the rebuttals. So I think that's what you feel unprepared to come to the battle.
The guy that shows up, like shaking, like
y'all
he
already kind of off
judge.
a little bit. So it's like what?
Like he facing 5 to 10, in front of the judge. He don't know what's going on. Like his lawyer not prepared. Like he doesn't know anything.
He didn't know anything.
He's just there to be sentenced.
You know what? I'm gonna say this too, because one of my friends did this the other day, and I can't stand it. And I will admit, I do this sometimes too.
Okay.
I don't like when people say, "Hey, you know what?" Just looking at you with them eyes. Man, I had something important to tell you, but man, I forgot. What?
Yeah.
What you mean? When I remember it, I'm gonna tell you. You should have told me right when you first thought of it. What are you talking about?
Well, I think that I can kind of feel that because sometimes I forget stuff.
No, well, don't
rarely.
say nothing at all. I don't like that because now I'm thinking like, what did you have to tell me? And then you said it was important. I'm like, what? Let's go.
You know what? I'm on that person's side because the reason being, there are times where I kind of wing it. Like I don't remember stuff, but I feel like if I keep talking long
you're gonna
enough, I'm gonna
remember?
catch it and I'm gonna remember. So if I say, man, I had something important to tell you,
But
man.
then what if you don't
it
remember?
was-
Then the other person is walking away, not knowing what you had to tell them.
Well, I mean, there's always a risk. That's the risk factor.
Yeah, I
That's
don't like the risk factor.
Okay.
Okay, here's another one.
Okay.
When you get a random text, right? For somebody, I'm going to say somebody you ain't talked to in a while. And they say, hey, what's up? You busy?
Oh.
Or they
God.
say, where you at? ... What? See, I almost said the N word. What are you talking about? Am I busy? Where I'm at? What do you want? Because that's going to
what?
determine if I'm busy and where I'm at.
What do you
What?
want?
Just say what you want.
You busy? Like, yes.
Are you busy?
I'm busy.
Yes.
I'm real busy. Even though I'm sitting on the couch watching my show on Netflix, yes, I'm busy.
I don't like, or like, you home? Because that means I'm scared. Somebody asks me, hey, you home? Out the blue, I feel like you might pop up. And I don't like that. Don't
like-
pop up without talking to me.
I feel like if somebody say, "Are you home?" then they're like around the corner. They're like,
Yes.
they're like about to turn off your exit.
And you start you have a panic attack real quick.
You got
Like,
a
oh my
panic
God.
attack because I gotta pick up these shoes. I gotta wipe down this sink real quick. Like I gotta do all this stuff.
Because you just said, are you at home?
And you probably not even buy me,
You
but I
probably
think you buy me because you
not,
asked me if I'm home.
Yeah.
Why?
Why'd you do that? Just say what you want.
So like, nah, I'm not home. Well, I'm outside. See, you know what I'm saying? So now
I see your car though, and then you gotta lie and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, somebody picked me up."
Yeah.
Now I'm in sin because of you,
I
right?
was in my mama car. My mom had to do something like in her car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, don't make me lie.
Don't make me lie, please don't. Okay, this is another thing too, because this falls right in line with that. We on the road right now.
We on the road.
I don't like when people call me back to back to back to back. If I didn't answer the first 2 times, I'm probably busy. And I will admit, another confession. If you call like 2 or 3 times in a row, I'm talking about in a 5-minute period, and I'm not doing anything and I'm free to talk, I will not answer because I am irritated that you keep calling back to back to back. You ain't leave no messages. You ain't text me. You ain't say what you wanted. So I know it's not an emergency. So don't call me back to back to back to back because I am busy or I don't want to talk right at that moment. I will call you when I want to talk.
There's a guarantee that if your name is not programmed in my phone, I would not answer your phone call.
Oh yeah, that's a real guarantee.
Like that's a guarantee. Like I'm not like so. If you keep calling me and you're not in my phone, I'm not gonna answer.
I'm talking about people that's in your phone.
Oh, people that's in your phone.
Yeah, and you see their name.
And you just
Let's
like
say
not,
Susie. Susie
Okay.
call 301. Susie call 303. Susie call 305. No
Well-
messages, nothing. She keep calling.
Well, I would say this. Susie should be on like the operating bed or something, or like somebody should be about to die.
Yes.
Because when I call you back, I'm in a little panic mode. So I'm like, what's up? What's up? What happened? You know what's going on? Know what you doing? Then, then I'm talking about
You home? Are you home?
a rage.
Yes. So you will call back.
So
At a better
I
time.
will call back
That's
because
nice.
I'm one of those people that think the worst happened.
Okay.
Like I'm one of those people like if I don't hear from you at a time I usually hear from you, do not think that you were kidnapped.
Dang.
Like, I'm
what
that
happened
person.
to you as a child?
I mean, hey, that's rough, man. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
and
It's
I'm the
outside of
total
Memphis.
opposite. I'm the total opposite, which is horrible. Like, I'm like, ain't nothing wrong. They all right.
So what happened to you as a child? You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, I hope they don't die, because then I really would feel bad. Like, oh, they all right. You on Facebook looking for attention, then you calling me back to back to back.
Now, if you all over like Facebook, liking statuses and update, and you calling me 5 times, I'm like, listen, there's nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Like, why you keep calling me?
Right. Okay, here's the last one.
Ah.
4 words.
Okay.
Because you know it's going to be some BS right after this. So, what had happened was, what? Don't start off a statement with that. No sentence with what had happened was, because that means you about to lie. There's an excuse, and you want me to understand where you're coming from. I give you $20. You go to the store and you don't got no change. So I'm like, where my change at? So what had happened was nothing. Go get my change.
If somebody says that means they have a story that's already set up, and they want you to feel them, and it be okay. Like, you know, what happened to my change? What happened was I had needed to get me some socks, And you know how my socks have holes in them. I need to get me some socks, and I know you like me having good socks,
Right.
so I had to spend your change on give me some socks.
I'm like, who came up with that? What had happened was
Somebody who likes socks.
really, you know what?
The person came up with that, like explaining, like lying. Like I'm gonna say, I'm like real talk. There's usually a lie in that.
Yeah,
That's usually
it
some type
is.
of
What
lie.
happened was they stretched the truth.
Like that's treasure too.
Yeah. All
I said truth.
right. Yeah, you did. It's okay.
Okay, all
I
right.
think they forgive you. That's the only thing too with these words, because my dumb butt went and got some braces like a couple weeks before. So I'm trying to learn how to talk.
Okay.
You know, so I might have a lisp. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
might
yeah,
hear
yeah.
me overpronounce stuff because I'm really trying to concentrate how
I was
to talk.
kind of nervous about the braces. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you was, because you was like, what? Let me see him. Let me see him.
Like I was gonna freak it out because I was like, we gotta go live in person to do a podcast,
And then my dumb
and
butt.
you want to get braces. You know what I'm saying?
But it's cool. It all worked out. It worked out.
It all worked out.
Dude, so we did this last podcast. Every podcast, we will do our petty peeves, we'll answer questions from emails, and then we're going to go to one of my favorite segments, Relationship Goals.
Relationship goals. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I feel that.
So, I don't know what's going on with my phone right now.
Me neither. like I have no idea.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm freaking out on inside because you know how like I plan everything, I over plan. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard.
Overplaying. Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to.
No,
okay.
I'm just-
I'm admitting
okay.
myself. You
Okay.
don't have
Okay.
to.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, but calm down.
Okay, my bad.
But I don't. Sometimes it's hard for me to just, go with the flow. But I think this podcast is going to definitely help with that area.
Yeah,
Especially dealing with you because you don't like planning nothing.
I do.
So-
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna argue.
Okay, we're not doing that.
I'm not.
On this podcast.
I'm not.
So relationship goals. Listen, this is a part where we are going to pick a couple every week that we look up to, that we admire, that makes love and relationship look good. Okay? They holding it down. You don't really hear about them in scandal. Or if they did, they overcame it. Okay? And do you want to do your couple first or?
You can do yours first.
Okay. I will do mine.
Okay.
All right. So this couple, I kind of like. They always had a place in my heart because first of all, they from my hometown, Ohio.
Okay.
Ohio, represent.
Okay.
You don't like that? Thank you. Okay, so Ohio, they from my hometown, Ohio. They just look like they were made for each other. They're really cute together. They got 3 kids. They married, and they're the true definition of day one. Okay, they've been together since high school. I believe she was about 16 when they started dating, and she looks good. And she just, I think she just compliments him so well because he's in the limelight a lot.
Okay.
So I love this couple. They look good. And that's all I have to say about this. My relationship goals this week goes to LeBron and Savannah James.
Okay.
They're so cute together. I love them. Ohio represent.
I mean, like one thing we cannot do, we cannot hate on each other's relationship goals, couples.
We can't. This is the good part. This
can't.
is like the love part of the podcast. Like, we're just giving props where it's due.
Yeah, but I do not like LeBron James.
What?
But there's no hate though. I'm not hating on the couple.
Okay, you're not hating on the couple.
I'm saying I'm not feeling him. So is that okay?
That's cool.
Can I say that?
But he seems like a wonderful husband and father from what we know.
From what you know.
Yeah, their relationship looks nice.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you. So what's up?
All right. Well, this is a touch. Like this is a. I don't want to say this is an awkward part of the podcast.
Okay.
Because I did not have a couple until probably 5 seconds ago.
Los, how are you gonna do that?
Like, first of all, now you think too hard on something.
Yes.
And I was like, dude, like I was trying to pick every single person.
You can't do that.
And you can't.
And this is your podcast, so if anybody has a relationship goal, it needs to be you.
I know, right? So you don't like tell me that off.
And this is only episode, but this is only episode 2. I need you to get
so
anyway,
get
your stuff together.
This is my time to shine.
I'm sorry.
And I was thinking about this right here, and I was thinking about my couple.
And
these are 2 people that I know.
You know
I
them.
know these people personally.
Okay. You did that last week.
I did
time
that last
too.
time.
Yeah.
Maybe okay. Anyway.
That's what's up.
Okay, so this couple, I thought like they were kind of hit with a curveball,
Okay.
and they knocked it out the fence.
They did.
And I have to give this couple props for knocking it out the fence.
Wow. I'm like in suspense right now.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I mean, this was a big curveball. Like this was like a doozy.
Wow.
And they knocked it out the park.
Okay.
So, and their curveball were twins.
Oh.
When you're about to have a baby,
yes.
and you just like, hey, look, I'm about to have a baby, and all of a sudden you are hit with twins,
2 of them,
2 kids, and you thought you was about to get one.
Yeah.
Like that's a curveball.
I agree with that.
But this couple knocked it out the park.
Mm-hmm.
The kids just turned 1.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the kids just turned 1, man. So let me give it up for my homie and a homiette. Is that a word, homiette?
That's okay. You can make it up.
Okay, homiette. Reese and Melody Elston.
Reese and Mel Elston. What's
clap it
up?
up. Like those are the homies, man.
They are. I love them.
And they are good parents.
They are.
They are good
and
parents.
that's personal.
Man.
Like we know them personally, so we can really say that.
Yeah, like I know them personally. Like there's times where I want to kick it with my homie Reese, and he got the kids, and that's good. Like he's not just pawning the kids off on everybody. Some people do that.
Yeah, some people do.
Some people do that. Like,
Dang, they got 2 babies at one time.
they got 2 babies at one time, man.
Wow, kudos
and like
to
nobody
y'all.
lost their mind.
Yeah, kudos to y'all.
Kudos to y'all.
All right, so before we get out of here, of course, we're gonna do our love song of the week. But again, like us on Facebook, the same difference. Hit us up on Instagram, Twitter at SD_podcast1. And listen to us weekly, man. We just starting this thing off, and like I said, we kind of just taking it a day at a time.
Day at a time.
We just want y'all to get to know us more, hear our hearts, and share this experience with you guys. So listen to us weekly on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Google Play, Castbox, SoundCloud, and our website, thesamedifference.net.
We everywhere.
We everywhere.
We everywhere.
All right, so the love song of the week. I'm so excited about this. I don't know why.
I'm excited because I picked it's so hard to pick a good song.
Yeah, it is.
And every song I was finding was kind of like a guy that kind of lost his girl and kind of want her back.
Yeah, like begging.
Yeah.
And you just like, that's not what you're feeling right now.
And,
not to say you won't in the future, but right now that ain't what you feeling.
And I just want to say, man, where do I get a good love song?
Mm-hmm.
And then some say, hey, bro, you got to go old school.
You got to go old school. So you going old school again?
I'm going to old school again.
All right.
And this is from a guy, man. Like, this is my guy. And first of all, this is your guy, too. Like, everybody loves this guy.
Everybody loves this guy.
And I'm about to play it, man.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homie Otis.
Otis?
Loving you.
Let's see.
Too long.
You know
Can you
what
put
I'm saying?
the speaker in the mic?
Stop now.
Okay.
I know about that, man. He love her.
He did.
That's old school.
Yeah.
And you want to be free.
Just singing from his diaphragm.
For real.
Love is going stronger
It's going stronger.
as you become a habit to me.
As you become a habit to me.
Wow.
What? A habit? Come on now.
Too long.
That's when love songs had lyrics.
I don't want to stop now.
He don't want to stop. He been loving you for too long. He doesn't want to stop now. Look at the instruments.
My life.
Yes. All right.
If I need like a lighter. I need like a lighter or something where I can just move back and forth a little bit.
Stop now.
Look, y'all kids don't know nothing about this.
Yeah, kids don't know about that, man. Let me go ahead and stop it, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not getting like it's moisture down here, man.
Yeah.
But, hey, that's a love song.
Yeah, it is. You right.
That's a love song. Shout out to Otis Redding, man.
Shout out to Otis. All right. With a name like that, you gotta sing though.
Oh,
you gotta do
Otis.
something. Oh, Otis.
Oh, Otis. Like Otis is like I could name my son Otis.
No, not.
Otis? Like a middle name
Are
or
you
something.
serious? Nah.
Otis?
No, I'm so serious.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
Otis is not a good name.
Not now. It's 2017.
Man, sometimes you gotta bring it back, man.
All right, man. I ain't gonna say my song is good,
Okay, here you go. 'Cause you tried to show me up last time.
but it's good. Okay. Last time I did do an old school song as well, so I kind of wanted to bring it up a little bit. You know, this is for the 80s, the 90s babies.
90s, okay.
And the reason why I picked this song, of course, is because my couple, they kind of young, you know what I mean? They're around our age, so they will feel this song as well. Like, I feel like this would be a song that they could do their first dance off of.
Okay.
All right, this young lady, unfortunately, she passed away on my birthday, August 25th.
Oh, that's sad.
That is sad. So every year I'm reminded of this. But before that, she left a legacy, honey. She changed the game. She's an R&B diva.
Okay.
Okay. She had hit after hit, classic. She changed the fashion game, the movie game. She was an actress, singer, model, role model.
Who is
Everybody
this?
loved her. Okay.
Who is this?
And unfortunately, they did a biopic. Epic fail. I'm still mad at Wendy Williams for that.
Are hit and miss, man.
No, this was probably the worst one I ever seen in my life.
It was that bad?
It was that bad. But anyway, so yeah, this lady, like I said, she had hit after hit after hit. So I wanted to play this song for y'all. This is my love song of the week. Everybody feels this song. This changed the game. Let me see. Okay, I didn't know it was going to be this long of an intro. All right, here we go. Hey.
Hey, shout out.
Everybody feel this song.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me.
Okay.
Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one
This was the first song like this.
your place. 'Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else, let me let you do. That's why I don't mind to spend my life with you.
Yo, I like it.
Any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you
Yo, Leah had some hits.
Hit after hit. Timberland and Missy and her.
Hey, like they roll point, bro.
On point.
you give me
Hey, that's a song,
all day long.
Sing, Aaliyah.
bro. You know, I remember when she died.
Okay, let's not talk about that. Okay?
I remember my sister came and told me she died.
Ooh, I remember too. I was in a car in Michigan
I
on my birthday.
Dude, I was sitting on the couch and my sister told me, and one thug tear dropped.
One thug
tear
yeah.
dropped. And I'm not, I mean, you know, I can say that. It's a podcast.
Dude,
It's my podcast.
it's
I can say
okay. Right, nobody's listening.
that. Like, I was really sad.
I think her death affected like so many people, especially in our age range. Like
Yeah.
like I said, she did so many things for the music culture, especially around that time. And it's just like you always wonder where would she be now if she's still alive.
Hopefully far away from R. Kelly as possible. I mean, if I never, I didn't like that. I was against that.
You was against
I was
her,
against,
R. Kelly?
Like, I want to come out and say that I was against her and R. Kelly.
All right, man. We're going to end on that note. Aaliyah, we love you. We miss you.
We love you.
Thank you all for listening to the Same Difference podcast, man. So, listen, if you are in a relationship or if you're not and you feel like y'all on the same page, but y'all just communicate differently, that's okay because it's the same difference.
And we out of here.
And we out of here.